Hi there, folks. Welcome back to the Short and Stout Guys channel. We are the Short and Stout Guys. I'm Terry.
And I'm Daniel, and we are officially into HHN season.
Woo, HHN!
We get the signs are up, and we can confirm that the sign does turn blue at night. Although it looks orangey red during the day, at night it turns blue.
It glows blue. Yeah, so that is a change. That wasn't just a rumor. It looks nice. Very good. And they've added such nice things around the base to make it the gargoyles and the brickwork. It looks really nice. Yep, absolutely. Now, I'm going to just mention really quickly that the Scare Zone pieces are huge and they are well done. Now, we're not going to focus on the Scare Zones today, but the pieces that they have and the pieces that they move out into the Scare Zones are big and they are well done. Very nice additions to the Scare Zones.
I can also confirm that the bridge and the bathrooms over by the Harry Potter area are complete and open functioning.
They are open, which helps with the crowd movement and control. So the bathrooms look great. We're not going to show you pictures of those, but they're very well done. Nice looking bathrooms, and like you said, they switched it.
Before you could enter the women's one through either side, but now it's just one side. But yes.
Okay, sounds good. So for this year at HHN, there are 10 houses. Some people call them mazes, but generally they're referred to as houses. These are the things that you walk through. It's like a maze where you get scared. There are 10 themed houses. 5 of them are intellectual properties or IPs based on a movie or something that's already out there that some company owns. And then there are 5 of them that are original to Universal, things that they came up with, characters that they came up with just for this event. So 5, now today we're going to cover 5, but there are 10 houses. There are 3 official Scare Zones this year. With the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane, we've got the Masquerade Dance with Death, and then we have the Origins of Horror, or is it Fear? I never remember on that.
Origins of Horror, but there's also the Toxic 20s.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. So maybe there is 4. Cat Lady, Masquerade, Toxic 20s, and I guess if you want to consider that opening one. So there's the 3 or 4 Scare Zones. And then we have 3 street experiences that you can experience. They have the Mel's Die-In with the zombies roaming around. And those were really fun. We enjoyed those the other night. They also have the Club Horror, which isn't really a Scare Zone. You've just got dancers and music, and we'll cover that in another video. And then also they have the Death Eaters in the Harry Potter area. We'll call that a street experience. It's not really a Scare Zone because they're moving and wandering and stuff, but that's kind of how that one works. And then we do have 2 shows. We've covered one already on the channel, or at least we posted it, and that is the Lagoon Show.
Although they don't have drones in it, it is still pretty cool.
They do not have drones, but it's a very good, very, very good, powerful fountain projection light show. And then the other one we have not seen is the Circus of Decay, and that's the dance show in the big stadium. We have not covered that one yet, and we haven't seen it yet, so we'll see how that goes. But for today, what's up, Daniel?
Today we are going to look at the intellectual property houses.
Okay.
And we're going to do it in kind of the order of my favorite.
Yeah, now, all 3 of us have our different favorites, but we're going to cover it in the order that Daniel's favorites are. So what do you got first up, Daniel?
First one, I think we can all guess, is it's the Fallout house.
Oh, there you go. Now, I have to be honest with you, we cannot film in the houses.
No.
They are very strict about following this. Matter of fact, we were thinking about trying to film in the houses, but if you get caught filming in the houses, you can be kicked out not just of the event, but you can get kicked out of Universal and they'll ban you for years sometimes for some people. They didn't want to risk it, so they did allow some people to go in and film on a special media night. And so we've got to go back and rely on what those people have filmed. And they've done a great job of filming the houses. So we'll show you some clips. We're going to kind of rely mostly on what one of our favorite YouTubers, Kevin Heimek, has put up. And I'll put a link at the bottom for Kevin. So go check out his stuff. He does a great job, and if you like any of the kind of the lore of HHN, he is the guy to go to. Just does fabulous with the lore of HHN and all the backstory. All right. All right, Daniel, first house we're going to go through is Fallout.
Yep, based on the Amazon Prime show.
A little bit more than the game, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to run a clip, and we're just going to talk our way through it as we're going through the clip, right? All right.
I liked it. I think it did a good job. I mean, seeing the suits of power armor was probably my biggest highlight.
And you won't see that toward the end, till the end of the clip. As you enter, you're going into the vault. There is Jell-O cake in the vault. We were shocked that they did not sell any form of Jell-O cake that we're aware of anyway.
Yeah,
any of the food booths.
It's like they sell a red velvet thing, which is a little different, but
yeah.
I mean,
so anyway, you also get to see, like Daniel said, the main characters from the show are there. Lucy is there.
Yep, she's the vault dweller.
Yep, and then the guy who gets the suit. Do you remember his name?
Maximus.
Maximus, yep. And then we have the ghoul is there.
Yep.
And there are other characters too. You're going to end up seeing the name of the grocery store.
The Super Duper Mart.
Yep, with the zombies.
Ghouls. We call them feral ghouls.
Yeah. And also you're gonna get to see the power armor suit. You're gonna get to see a battle a little bit between the ghoul and the power armor suit, but not a lot. There's just a little disappointing that there wasn't more movement in the suits. Right?
Yeah.
A little bit disappointing.
Another thing I was a little disappointed in was the Mr. Handy robot in the Super Duper Mart. I love the scene, the episode where he's like, "I'm here to merely harvest your organs."
Oh my goodness.
We don't really get to hear him say that or move that much. He's just kind of shoved in the back.
She shocks him with a couple electro pads and knocks him out, and then she says, I gotta have my organs, and you'll see that in the house.
Yeah, I kind of wish they would have done a little bit more with the Mr. Handy robot. Just have like a buzzsaw thing going left or right and him saying the line. I would have loved that, but
instead we get him kind of laying in a heap in a corner, kind of covered over. But anyway, so that's the Fallout house. We made our way through. You get to see a lot of different things in there. Good house, but a little too dark in some spots.
Love all the Easter eggs. And speaking of Easter eggs, there's even kind of a hint of what to expect in season 2 of the show. We're not going to say it, but it's cool.
It is cool. All right, moving on to the next house on your list. What is it, Dan?
This is kind of a surprise one for me. It's the Wyatt Sick.
Yeah, and we're not really super duper wrestling fans. I mean, I used to watch wrestling back in the Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Savage and all that kind of those days, but I have kind of gotten out of it now. I don't mind wrestling. I think it's pretty cool. And this is obviously kind of a, Undertaker was always the kind of the creepy guy when I was watching wrestling, and still is. I mean, he's still around, but it seems like the Wyatt Six have kind of, and it's not Wyatt like number 6, it's Wyatt 6, like sick in the head. They've kind of taken over that mantle.
Yeah.
And so
it's kind of interesting. You don't really think of horror when you think wrestling, but they did I really enjoyed the sets in this one. I liked it.
And they play a spooky vibe when they come out for their matches and things. So, and they play a lot of video, not of the matches, but of them kind of conversing and talking about
cryptic videos.
What they do. Yeah. So anyway, it's a good house. Surprisingly enjoying. It is a little gross. You've got some pigs eating people parts and things throughout the different parts of the house. But otherwise, pretty good house. We enjoyed it. We'd go through it again. Yeah.
The next IP we're going to talk about is going to probably be a fan favorite this year. It's Five Nights at Freddy's.
I think they did a great job with this house.
The animatronics, oh my goodness, they look like they came right out of the games.
They did. They got work. They worked with the Henson Muppet Company on getting these things put together, and they look great. I'm not saying that they're always animatronic, but they look like they're always animatronic. And you come in through the facade of the building, and right there they are, just like they were doing their show back at the pizza place. And then things kind of go haywire, and then you're going to run into them again as you go through the different parts of the restaurant, and now they're just killing machines, and that's
probably not the scariest house, but it's kind of like from previous years. You had like the Ghostbusters, and then you had the Beetlejuice. It's more of like, oh, I remember that from that thing, or oh, I remember that.
It's a good house. Something I would love to see a Scooby-Doo house. It's kind of like that. You like seeing.
It's a good one for all ages.
You like seeing something like that come to life, and he'd be able to experience it a little bit.
And probably the one with the least amount of gore, I'd say.
Well, I would say probably dolls, but yes, probably the least amount of actual bloodshed going on in that house.
Yeah.
There's a couple scenes where you just see the shadows of somebody maybe getting attacked by a robot or whatever, but actual blood, not a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one we're going to do
is Jason Universe.
This is pretty much what I expected it to be. It is it's a good house. It's a pop-out house. I mean, constantly have jump scares. Constantly. And I mean, sometimes 2 at the same time. They're just coming at you from everywhere.
Yeah, I definitely saw a lot of Jasons, but I didn't see a lot of victims in the house.
No, there wasn't a whole lot of blood, and I mean, there might have been a little bit here and there, but mostly it's just jump scares. And I mean, a lot of jump scares.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine how many scare actors they have working in that house. They're just coming at you from everywhere. And there are a few other characters also, but mainly all the different Jasons from all the different movies.
It's kind of a celebration of all the different movies. And one of my favorite part is kind of, there's this middle area between the house where you go outside for a little bit and you get to see Jason's mother, Mrs. Voorhees. And the actress who does it looks great.
Yeah, she did a great job. All right, next house you got is what? And this, again, we're doing the intellectual properties, the IPs. Yeah. What do you have? The last one.
Terrifier.
Okay, now, this has been the most popular house. Anytime we've stopped and asked somebody, hey, what house are you most looking forward to? They'll say Terrifier. And it doesn't matter how nice or cute or normally looking the people are. Terrifier has been the #1 house that people say, oh, I'm looking forward to Terrifier. I'm like, oh. It is so gross. I'm not kidding you. There are so many people getting chainsawed in half and heads cut off. Ugh. If you want blood, this is the house for you, right? Oh my gosh. And not just blood. There is a bathroom scene where there is so much excrement everywhere. Piles of, oh my gosh. Written on it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
We're not really fans of the movie, and we're definitely not fans of this maze. But I can understand that there are some people that might enjoy it.
Yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, you're going to get your fill. Then when you get about 3/4 of the way through the house, you have to choose a wet path and a dry path. And if you choose the wet path, you're going to get kind of wet. They do sell ponchos for those who don't want to get their clothes all soaked. And they make it look like you're getting soaked with blood, which you're not actually getting soaked with. But just so you know, the dry path, you don't get wet, but you do see some more gross stuff. For me, one and done, that's enough. The smells, the grossness, great house for those who like that. For me, not my thing. No, I just don't. The slasher movies have never been my thing, and just the blatant grossness, no, just not me.
Nope, me neither.
All right. Well, anyway, those are the 5 IP houses ranked according to Daniel. Now, if we were going to go with Mrs. Short and Stout Guys, she would have put them Fallout, Five Nights at Freddy, then the Wyatt Six, the Jason Universe, and Terrifier, really close to your list. My list would have been Fallout, the Wyatt Six, Five Nights at Freddy, the Jason Universe, and Terrifier. All of us really, really close. We all put Terrifier last. We all put Jason second to last just because it was kind of repetitive.
It's a good house. It's just very repetitive.
But lots of screams, man. If you take people in there that are screamers, holy mackerel, there's going to be lots of screams. Other than that, I really like the Five Nights at Freddy house. That was a really good one, but I did like Fallout. I just wish they could have done a little bit more with it.
It's definitely one of those that probably would have benefited more from a soundstage rather than the tent area, but I'm glad that we got something.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, anyway, in the comments, write what you think should have been the favorite house. Maybe put your own list down in the comments. What do you like the best of the IP houses? And that's going to wrap us up for today. Hope you enjoyed coming along with us. We love going to HHN, and we will be there many, many times. Next up, we're going to do the 5 original houses, and then we'll talk about the scare zones, and we'll throw in some other stuff. But until then, take care.
And stay spooky.
Spooky.
HHN. HHN.